Hey guys, the just finished first time trial with the S1S, ranked 165 out of 7 billion. I don't know, but hey Derek, Spot Poker, Aiden. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Been busy all day, working on the actually getting the update all sorted out, and then worked on the Oz scene new DLC that comes with a lightning challenge, and Contrail and Oz scene are putting together. There's like two prizes, two $20 euro or 20 euro gift cards for Contrail web store. So that's going on now until the end of the weekend on the Contrail Discord, and then starting on Monday, that will be Oz scene will be doing a second lightning challenge contest. But I think the most I've gotten there is I think it was 200,000. So someone's already had 1 million. Have you done much of the air races at all? So my speed was in the fourth and fifth lap was my speed. So I'm gonna get out of that. I'm gonna go into some actual races, but before I do that, I want to change the sensitivity. It's a little too sensitive. My Extreme 3D Pro stick, it's just a little bit too sensitive, because I'm like feeling sick to my stomach in the S1S, which is like every time I like move, it's like shaking. It's almost as if I had VR. Let's go in the air. We'll get the sensitivity issue resolved first. Marsh, still installing update, yeah. Yeah, because I started before Air Stud. And then I was at like 50%. He then starts at that point, and then like 2 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, I'm at 94. Oh, I'm at 96%." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't need the update." But yeah, made it eventually. I think I took a shower, came back, and it was like 96% at that point. I just did one time trial so far, loving the new planes. I have not tried racing yet. I got home from work a little while ago, testing out one of the planes now flying out of the Space Force base. Oh, nice. I actually read both. I read it as if you're both the same person. I know you're brothers, but it's because all I saw was the green and the name length was about the same, so I read it like Cheddar Bob and Spot Poker as one. Let's go to a sensitivity. I don't know what.
Reno is the only place on Earth where you can race an airplane to its maximum capabilities.
Because that. Slider's fine. It's the.
Cat is the most decorated plane of the T6 class.
Maybe minus 50? And put -50 on both sides. Well, I guess the okay. I think that's about it. It's more so the rudder. Actually, let's put this to minus 20. Minus 20. Might as well do the same thing over here. Done. Hopefully it's a lot better. I've not tried racing yet. Oh yeah, just read that. And what I did was I just did the base add-on. You could buy each individual plane, but I don't think if you were to buy just one plane, I don't think it would allow you into the Reno Air races. I think to get into Reno Air races, you need either the base or the full collection. But you can get the base and then the individual ones to then fly elsewhere and then be able to fly in here. I don't think you can buy the individual and fly in here. Just the way that it was when I saw the Reno Air races when I bought it, it was showing me only 2 options, but then later on went into the marketplace and then I saw every single plane and every class that you can buy. So let's go to the quick player matchup. I'm not gonna go with that plane. I think this is gonna be my favorite plane here, because here they're really trying to get you to buy the rest. They're all gonna be okay, yeah, so that's the difference, is it's the raw performance when it comes to time trials, but when it comes to actually racing against each other, everyone is on a standards competition, like standardized aircraft speeds and stuff like that. It's like pretty much like a NASCAR, while the time trial is more of like a IMSA or Le Mans type series, where you got multi-class, but within the class they all have different engines, like the Ferrari, the Porsche, and all that. But there's a balance of power, but still one might be better than the other, even with the BOP. We're both using 16 now. Fun and smooth plane. The 16. Oh, the F-16. So yeah, like, looks nice, but for what purpose? Other than time trials? What's the more info here? Oh. This is what I like about the planes. I wish they would have this for when you're going to choose your plane, have some info on the aircraft, because there's like I don't know what's really the difference between a S1S and a S2S, like the Pitts Aviate or Aviate's Pit. But here they're telling me maximum is 184. And this is like some good information to get to learn more about the plane, rather than going offline or actually online to get Wikipedia stuff. All right. Gotta start this. Oh, because I saw 16, but yeah, T6. Just in time for me to have to want to go to the washroom. Right on time. Yeah, let me wait. I'll go take care of business first. I'll be right back. Yeah, and then that way I can concentrate on the race rather than a different race. You fall in sizzling. He's got the $20. Do I know the file size for the $60? Let me check with AirStuds 9 there. Where's the... Yeah. So Steve, what I've got is just the 4 planes, the one plane per class. I'll see. I just asked AirStud because I know he got the full collection. He'll be able to tell me if he remembers his file size. The 4 planes. If you go. The easiest way is the way that I saw. Yeah, let's continue. I'll show you here. How big's the 4? I can't remember, but if you go to activities and then Reno Air Races, once you click on that, it'll actually give you the base pack with the 4 or the complete edition. In the marketplace, they'll then have the individual aircraft. And he might be asleep. I think he's got a flight tomorrow. Rules. Don't need to know the rules. Is it because he got limited space? Because yeah, it's still. Because the Game of the Year edition, that was 19 gigs, Game of the Year. But the 4 plane package should be less than that. Yeah, no problem. I'll show you. Okay, yeah, limited space. And you can see the bug from Sim Update 6 that gave like the purple, fluorescent purple stuff in the terrain. It's here at Reno. Yeah, so if you go into, it doesn't matter, quick match or time trial. But here you've got your 4 classes. So we'll start with the jet. The jet. This is the plane that you get. All the other ones will then have marketplace beside them. So just go back here. So again, the thing is with the Reno Air Races, you can see up here, you're in race mode. So everyone, it's like the competing aircraft is standardized. While when you get the time trial, they all have their own little things added to the planes. So then in the time trials, that's where it's going to take effect, but not here. So if you go more information, I don't think that's the cockpit for the Albatross, or maybe it is.
In unlimited class, you'll see the fastest piston-powered airplanes in the world.
Yeah, that's correct. There are like in each class there are always the oh, he hasn't. Yeah, I just found out from Airstud he hasn't downloaded the 40 full collection yet. But yeah, each class it's all the same aircraft, but they all have. They might have something added onto their plane, but it doesn't affect it in race. But it affects it in the time trials. So they give you information and like, did you know, cockpit view. So that's nice. If we, and then with each of the aircrafts, you'll get different variants of the different color variants of the livery. So then that way, if you're that way you don't have to have the same color as someone else, even though you might have the same exact plane. So we get 4 airplanes which can fly in 4 classes, and there are other classes that we cannot fly in. No, you'll be able to fly in all 4 classes. There's only 4 classes, and you can fly in all 4 of them. So then this is the unlimited class. So here you get the P-51 Mustang. So this is the one that you get. So just different colors of the livery. And then so these are all additional aircrafts that you can buy. That's correct. There's no AI racing at all. I don't know. As Airstud, he just showed up. Hey, it's more so in the time trials. Like I said, that's the only place where it affects your speed. One aircraft might be faster or slightly faster than another, and it's collector's items. Nowadays you got NFTs. Collector items, like, I don't know, the founder of Twitter, his first ever tweet, a digital copy of it then sells for millions of bucks. I don't think if you collect any of these planes, you're not gonna make $1 million in 10 years from now. I can guarantee that. Then here you've got so this is the 3rd class, the T6. And so then you get the piston healing. And then all the other ones, undecided, 6 cat. These are all in the marketplace. But you'll still see a description for each individual aircraft. Go back, and then the last class is the biplanes, which is the S2S, the pit special. Yeah, definitely, Benjamin. It's definitely a good place to start. That's what I did, because I'm like, I'm not really gonna be doing this for time trials. I want to race against other people, so it's gonna be. The racing is standardized, so might as well save your dough So this is the one that you get. And then the smoking hot and the other variants are all in the marketplace. But yeah, you can buy individually each aircraft, or you can buy one whole class at a time, or you get the 4, one per class, or the whole thing, all 40. And I think they're going to be adding in more as time goes on, because in the dev Q&A, Yoke said that he had like 10-15 pilots saying, hey, I want my plane in the game. So yeah, interested in only 3 separate aircrafts plus the Reno race, but the pricing means it's almost worth it buying the full package. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much one reason why you'd want the whole package, is if you are actually a fan of, like, I've never really watched this in real life, but if you're a fan of one of them, well, rather than getting the 3 of them with the races, it's cheaper, because I saw the price tag. It's like individually it's like $430 Canadian, but then if you buy the 40 altogether, the complete edition, it's like $80 Canadian. So like it's a massive savings. I think it's 60 US. All right, let's gonna go with the T6. I'll be just time trialing as well. Okay, yeah, because yeah, and if you're time trialing, that's where you'd want the specific planes, or all of them in that case. But in my case, I'm racing, not time trialing, so they're all gonna be the same speed in my case. Airstyle has too much weight. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go with piston healing. And looking for a lobby. Yeah, I'm using the Extreme 3D Pro. But I've got your profile, but I've had to bring down the sensitivity because I was starting to get sick. It was almost like VR. Race found. Yeah, and yeah, that would be a good thing, because then if you don't like a class, well, you don't have to. You can then buy the other classes rather than that class. Sober Squid. Let's see, balance on maybe. I don't want to say ready to fly right now, because I want more people in this race. Sort of sucks. Okay, no, we got 3. But you see, they're in the undecided, and we're just in the regular T6 Texan. But we'll have all the same specs. Alright, ready. Let's go racing. Oh, nice. Got a fourth one. Ah, just in time. Just in time inventory. All right, qualification start. I know it's like the first day, but like you'd think like these lobbies would be like packed, but people are still loading in. People are still deciding what they want to do because it's just come out. And if you haven't tested it out, yeah, you're pretty unsure. Like, because when I saw like $60 US for the whole thing, I'm like, why? But then I realized, okay, I can do it this way. $25 Canadian, get started, and if I really wanted the other stuff. But this is gonna expand over time, because we'll get private matchmaking eventually. I'm a gonna drive me up the wall. Oh, what happened to the, you just had 3 of us.
Alright, folks, it's time for the big show. You came for aerial speed and skill on display? Well, it all starts now.
Yeah, the online multiplayer flying is it's not bad at all. Here you're actually gonna get the wake from the other plane, so you like in like a NASCAR, you'd want the draft. This you don't want the draft at all.
Watch your altitude. You're too high.
The music is nice and calming.
Check your altitude.
It's like jazzy, soft house. This plane is also like one of the slowest ones.
Careful with the pylons. They'll hit you with a penalty every time.
Yeah, I was like half a second. Now I'm 3 seconds back.
You're halfway there. Keep it up.
You can see all that dust effect. Actually, the settings that I change are actually pretty good.
4 laps down. Push it as hard as you can in these final 2.
Yeah, he's pulling away. He's going really low. Shoot. Josh Loudy came really close.
White flag. White flag. Now's the time to show your mettle.
And third place. Never know. How is the number of racers set? It's just based off of the AI doing the matchmaking. That prop wash, yeah. So my T6 score goes down by 9. And Josh Loudy loses 1. Yeah, my fastest laps were the first 2, but that was when I was more so in the lead. Top 10. So my position, I'm 205th in the T6 class. Rank 3. Oh, out of my friends, I'm the only one. So let's go do another race. Can you crash? Yeah. So if you hit the ground or yeah, if you crash, what it does is it respawns you, but you're set back a little bit. I think you're pretty much where you crashed, but you know, it might be a second or 2 that has gone by. So if there's anyone real close to you, they've moved on. Don't you worry. They'll be playing all day while you're in the plane. Racing planes while flying a plane. That's nice. Let's go with the.
Six-Cat is the most decorated plane of the T6 class.
We'll continue with the T6, and depending on the class is how big and how many laps that you have to do on the track.
Race an airplane to its maximum capabilities.
And I did switch myself to East USA.
Did you hear that sound? That's a P-51, a pure symphony.
Race found.
In 2017,
And then that rating that you get, that's then going to be used for the matchmaking, because they're going to try to get you in with people at your level. Everyone starts at 8,000. I think it's 2,000 per class. And then your rating will go up and down, and then if it goes down, then you'll then be placed in races with lower ratings. And if it's higher, well, with higher ratings, it's very similar to like iRacing matchmaking when it comes to splits and ratings. Have a good night, Steve. Yeah, just don't crash in your dream. Or don't fly a plane and then think that it's a dream, but it's real life. That's not good either. So we got 4 here. Let's see what happens. It'd be nice to have a full 8. So it looks like just 4.
We're in for one heck of a race. But first, time to qualify.
Let's qualify here.
Careful, you're too high. If you continue like this, you'll be penalized.
Qualification is in the books, folks. Our racers now know their starting positions.
Got Monsoon. He took his sweet time.
The moment has arrived. The racers are ready. Time to watch the skies.
All right, here we go. Let's put the pressure on.
We're in first place now. Nice. Don't let up. Finish strong. You've just finished your first lap.
Thanks, Airsted. Have a good flight tomorrow. Have a good flight inside the flight. What? Who hit me? Did I get monsooned? Let's see if we can get that down.
2 down, starting lap 3.
I'm actually pulling ahead, but I'm not getting closer to these guys. Actually, but this is almost like my iRacing race the other night. I was like, I'm not gonna make 15th place because I'm like 25 seconds back, and then all of a sudden someone wrecks. I gain 1 spot, and then the other guy,
3 laps remaining. Show
he's
what you
wrecking, and I was down to about 2 seconds, 1 lap to go. I just couldn't make it in time. But finish, what, 14th rather than 15th or something like that. So you never know. You just race to the end. All right, let's see if we can get down here. I bet you if someone like subscribed right now, you'd scare the shit out of me. Oh, he's getting close. He's getting close. I need a.
Just 2 more laps to go.
2 more laps to go. He's actually ahead of me now. And I think every race, it's different weather. So it keeps spices things up every time. Too bad. Well, I got 1 more lap to go here.
White flag. Push for position if you can. That'll cost you.
He's like right there. Come on. What? Did he like crash into me? I was like, what the? We were like so close. I was so close to getting it, getting third place.
What a show these pilots put on for us today.
All right, let's see the. I got fourth. Yeah, minus 13. It's gonna be tough to move up. I'm gonna need like a virtual racing school, but for Reno air races. I've gone down by 77. All right, that's new race. Is it the same one or is it bringing me back to the lobby? Back to the hotel lobby. So the biplane class begins on the ground.
Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, home of the Reno
Yeah, let me know if you got Reno air races, and then if you want to go in a certain plane, we can try to get into the match together. Because there's not a lot of people in these matches. I'm in the I'm on the U.S. East server.
Did you hear that sound? That's a P-51, a pure symphony.
What? Oh yeah, the biplanes start on the ground.
The jet class was inaugurated in 2002, featuring match racing with Czech-built L-39 Albatross jets. In unlimited class, you'll see the fastest piston-powered
So we'll be doing the big oval. Yeah, let's go unlimited. Honey.
Reno is the only place on Earth where you can race an airplane to its maximum capabilities.
Orange for sizzling popcorn.
Six Cat is the most decorated plane of the D6 class.
So we're two of us. There's like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to go.
2017 Blue set a new piston speed record of 531.5 miles per hour just before the Reno event.
For visual assistance, like there's really not much. I remember in the preview, the beta build, you had like arrows like to show you how like the racing line. You don't see that here. I want more than just two. I'm not gonna. Speedy. Speedy Gonzalez. Must be super hot there because that back tire is like melted into the asphalt. They found me a race. All right. Hey, spot poker. Here we are. All right, I'm in for this one. Here we go. Yeah, Spot, did you get the did you get the 40 pack or did you buy the whole class? So see, you're in the Lady B. All right, yeah, good luck. We might have a fifth one here. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we might even have a whole pack of 8. You bought everything like an idiot. Like a minion. All right, we got a full pack of 8 here. This is gonna be nice. I think it's the first time I've had 8 in a race, even in the beta. Yeah, good luck, Smart. Qualifications.
We're about to be on the clock. It's time for qualifying.
Oh, son of a gun, this is fast.
Careful, you're too high. If you continue like this, you'll be penalized. Your line's too high. Get back down to race altitude.
I like this.
Your line's too high. Get back down to race altitude. Watch your altitude. You're too high. Check your altitude. Get back down now.
Oh man.
Watch your altitude. You're too high.
I'm gonna have this problem.
Watch your altitude. You're too high. Get back down to racing altitude. Judges will penalize you if you stay up there.
You can actually use your flaps. I don't know. I think it's unrealistic, probably. Mango Mauled and Chief Wheel didn't make it. I think they might be done. Yeah, this is wild. It's super fast. Like, It's definitely not like the T6 where it's like
Well, there you have it.
feels slow.
And one of my
Well, it is slow compared to this. Well, at least I won't finish last here.
We're all set for some high-flying action. Get ready, because it's race time, baby.
It's race time. Oh yeah, the flaps are still open.
Get back down to racing altitude. Judges will penalize you if you stay up there. Watch your altitude. You're too high. Your line's too high. Get back down to race altitude. Check your altitude. Get back down now. Lap 1 is complete. Stay focused. Check your altitude. Get back down now. Careful with the pylon. They'll hit you with a penalty every time.
Son
Watch
of
your
a
altitude.
gun.
You're too high. Check your altitude. Get back down now. Your line's too high. Get back down to race altitude. Your line's too high. Get back down to race altitude. You're entering the third lap. Keep going. Get back down to racing altitude. Judges will penalize you if you stay up there.
Oh, Spot Poker is in the lead. Oh, but you don't. Ah, nice. Crash. I'm only 3 seconds now, 2 seconds back from Rusty. That's ooh, less than 2 seconds. I guess I'm doing something at least half decent. Maybe because I got my flaps.
You're too high. If you continue like this, you'll be penalized. Your line's too high. Get back down to race altitude.
Ah,
Careful, you're too high. If you continue like this, you'll be penalized.
yeah, yeah, you can use the aircrafts outside of Reno. I haven't tried. Fatal comes back. Fatal crashes
Watch your
again.
altitude. You're too high. Check your altitude. Get back down now. That's the end of lap 5. Keep going. You're almost home. Get back down to racing altitude. Judges will penalize you if you stay up there.
Oh, spot poker. He laps me.
Almost home. Just 2 laps left.
So it seems like I'm gaining time on
Down to
Rusty.
racing altitude. Judges will penalize you if you stay up there.
Oh, because Rusty's got some penalties to be added. Yeah, you definitely want a flight stick for this.
Continue like this, you'll be penalized.
'Cause I remember trying this with the Alpha, the Honeycomb Alpha, and that's a workout. Even this is like a workout. Not as bad. It's not like 2 arms on the yoke.
White flag, white flag. Now's the time to show your mettle. Your line's too high. Get back down to race altitude.
Yeah. Race it in 1 second.
On a race, there can be only one winner.
Fifth.
Show some appreciation to all of our racers.
Dude got on a phone call right after you started. Your skills have skyrocketed. T-Flight HOS works great for this. I bet spot poker. And thanks Marsh. $5 on Sizzling. Oh wait, is this not online racing betting page? Off to Atlanta. My last stream for a while. Happy American Thanksgiving. Hey, yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Marsh. Thanks a lot for your support. There we go. That was fun. Great race. Yeah, I want to get out. I just want to see if I can actually load load the plane in the sim, because I know, like, in your case with 40 aircraft, yeah, you can load them all in, but because I got the base, am I able to just bring in the base plane over? So fatal overmind actually quit. All right, he kept on crashing. Leaderboard. Actually, when I go back to summary, -5. Yeah. Go back to Reno menu. Your game's still updating? 4 hours now? Wow. But yeah, Smart, that was fun. And yeah, congrats on the win, Smart. Yeah, they my download speed was like 30 to 50 megabytes per second. I was like, man, why is that? But then I ended up, I got like an order from Contrail. I had like 5 or 6 items I was downloading for next week, and the download speed would drop down to about like 510, and it reminded me of like Sim Update. I think it was Sim Update 5, where the download speeds were like just atrocious. But I'm glad I got it. I got in at like noontime. Yes, there was probably still lots of people, but better than later when it gets really bad. All right, gonna go back to the main menu. Just wanted to see if I can load one of these planes, and then we'll come back to the Reno Air races. I want to go back into slower class. I'd have to practice on that one. It's a lot. It's tough. But Smart, were you modulating the throttle at all? Because I know a couple of weeks ago, like in the beta, Trent said he had the throttle at max the whole time, and all 4 classes never touched the throttle. And when I got to the jets, I was modulating the throttle, and I still couldn't gain the pace much anywhere. Let's go check out Chicago Executive. I'm not sure why that could be considered offensive, but what, wide open, make my corners hard. It came to me to moderate. Like, it's not even like anywhere as close to being offensive. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. So that answers the question. So Mustang, and again, it's just a standard version that you're gonna get, and then your liveries is just the color variant. So if you have, I don't know the different names, but if you have any of the other ones, or you have the full collection, you'll see the color liveries for each of those planes, and each of those planes will populate in your aircraft selection. Like, I've got 76. You can add another 36 to that, and that'll be you. Let's just try it here. But in the afternoon, and if you can't move around in the world map, all you have to do is go to your controls and set your mouse to default, and then you'll be able to go around the world again. Because when I first got everything installed, couldn't move, and I was like, oh man. But that was a quick fix. So were you like banking it as if it was like Daytona, like the Daytona 500? And then I've got like a new tool to use, the replay system. Lean it full sideways. Why did that come up also? to moderate. Yeah, so lean full sideways. I get. Yeah, because then full sideways, and then you pull back in order to cut in, but then you just have to watch your height. This looks like a yeah, no, it's definitely not Miami. This looks like Mediterranean. Just because the buildings are all like that sandy brown. That's a good question for Smut, the winner of the race. Because I've got my rudder pedals. Yeah, slight rudder, okay. Because yeah, I've got rudder pedals, but in that case, I would just use the rudder off of the stick. Oh. Oh, well, there you go. You see what I was working on before. CTD. Yeah, we're gonna save that. By the way, that video actually released just before the stream. Let's try this again. So I'm just gonna go to the Reno Air races, but we do know that you can use those planes in the sim world, but you might get a CTD. Oh, 1 hour ago. We are aware live weather being down for users. And we are investigating. Wow. I thought it was... So that must be like a live weather improvement then. They improve the live weather by taking it away. Or breaking it. Alright. I did a survey for Microsoft, and it was like, did you oh man, the frames are awful. But yeah, so it was asking if I had cleaned up, moved everything out of the community folder before downloading, and then it's like, yes, no, oh, I'm gonna go do that right now and then try again. I'm like, no, I'm not too worried. I don't have too much free stuff, so that's more so where the bugs come in. But I'll check once it starts here. But in the options, I don't think I have DX12 on. It's not going to make a real difference at this point, but might as well turn it on.
FS Realistic connected.
Oh, no. Do not buy FS Realistic. I gotta just delete it. I had the 7-day trial and it ran out. I didn't have time to do an actual review on it, so I'm not even gonna bother. Wow, 545 new USA airports. 545 airports just opened up in the last 2 months since Sim Update 6, or the last month since Sim Update 6. So FAA has been pretty busy in the US. I was watching a DX11 versus 12 side-by-side vid. Interesting subtle differences. Yeah, and the other thing is with from the dev update, or the dev Q&A yesterday, they were saying like there might be a slight difference, but things aren't going to really take effect until more updates down in the future. But now they've got the base in there on the PC side, because Xbox had it right from the get-go. But I think in both cases it's a build upon kind of thing. Let's go to activities. And just so that you know, flight training. There's some new flight training. So you got your basic handling, your takeoff and landing, VFR navigation, airliner training, and then they added bush pilot in the A5. I'm not sure if you'd actually call the A5 a bush plane. It's more so a rich guy's kind of plane. I don't think they want to get their Icon A5 dirty as they would with like maybe like a Husky A1C or a Porter 6. Then you got the IFR navigation in the 172. What? Oh no, that was the bottom. But they do have like a new layout, because so you have your discovery flight training, landing challenges. I have the SoFly Landing Challenge Pro. That will still be found in landing challenges. But then I've got some bush trips. But the bush trips from third-party developers is going to be in the custom content. So here I've got FS Academy IFR. I've got VFR and Voyageur. Then I've got bush trips from Iris Simulations and from Orbix for the Optica. And then the New York State bush trip, that's in the stall, the Zenith CH 701 stall. And then these landings. So these two are landing challenges from third-party developers, but outside of the Soulfly. Unless I'm pretty sure I have Soulfly installed, so I'll check here. Maybe I don't have Soulfly installed, and if I did, it would show up in the other content. Icon must have, yeah, Icon paid. Didn't was it Roy Halladay, a former Blue Jays pitcher? Didn't he die in a Icon A5? Not an Akon. That's a musician. Let's go Reno Air Races. It is a super cool plane though. I've destroyed 2 of them in RC. The A5. Wow. Optical landing challenge is super lame. I bet it's probably like the easiest landing challenge out there, probably. Yeah, right there in Clearwater. But didn't they find there was drugs in his blood or something? Like I don't want to get into like conspiracy theories or like, but didn't they actually find that? It was flying 10 feet above the ocean and doing all sorts of aerobatic maneuvers. Wow.
Home of the Reno air races since 1966.
No drugs. Alright, let's try this again. I was it was a depth perception over the water. Okay. Gonna go back to the T6. So I'm back in the T6 if any of you want to join.
Reno is the only place on Earth where you can race an airplane to its maximum capabilities.
Let's see if we can get a 8-plane lobby again. Would be nice. But there was 2 that actually never raced.
In unlimited class, you'll see the fastest piston-powered airplanes in the world. Did you hear that sound? That's a P-51.
Race found. Wow. Louisiana Mole. All right, there's 2 minutes to the start.
Plane of the T6 class.
Come on. Ah.
The jet class was inaugurated in 2002, featuring match.
Well, the good thing is the race isn't going to start. All right, Empower Slave. Yeah, it really isn't. But you also have to think these lobbies happen like on the whim, and then you got 4 classes, and I would suspect that they take it by the server. So if I switch over to the East US or the West USA, I think it would be different people that you'd match up with. It's only... We're only gonna be 3. 3, it's sort of boring, 3. Like 6 to 8. 8 is obviously what you want, but like 6 to 8 would be good. But 3, it's like everyone's gonna be on the podium. Alright, here we go. Qualify. This feels so slow now. No, not really. You just put it to the max and you're pretty much good. You might have to do a little rudder control. But you're pretty much, I would say pedal to the metal, but it's more, it's a throttle, not a pedal, but same concept. And you also want to stay low. The lower you are, I think that's where you're going to catch the speed.
That's it, folks. Qualifying is done. We're going to have a great race.
Wow, he was like 3 seconds quicker. But Empower Slave and I are pretty much neck and neck. What? Wide open throttle, yeah.
It's time for the big show. You came for aerial speed and skill on display? Well, it all starts now.
Alright, here we go.
Nice. Don't let up. Finish strong. Nice. You've got the inside track now. Let's keep it.
Oh wow, like 3 seconds ahead. But that can go away pretty quick. Biplane went away pretty quick. You see how I'm lower than
One left down.
than Cap? Oh. But that's the thing is being lower, you can't hit the ground.
You're entering the third lap. Keep going.
I get now. I get what you mean. He's not running a live stream. Yeah.
Watch your altitude. You're too high.
I'm gonna show this guy. I could run a live stream and still win a race. Around. Got halfway here. Feel the force, Luke. Yeah.
3 laps. That's the halfway mark. Keep going.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to catch up. Hold on, what? fire the missile. Yeah. Pew 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 pew. Yeah.
White flag. You can still do this.
Keep it up, Luke. Yeah. I don't know what I'm better in, this or the Ferrari I'll be in on Saturday. I think the Ferrari. Second place. Oh, you must. Yeah, you just finished now. Yeah, better in the Ferrari.
And there you have it, race fans, an unforgettable spectacle. What a show these pilots put on for us today.
-1. I still haven't added a point yet. Let's go new race. My ranking keeps tumbling down. But hey, that's actually my best finished. Although we were just 3 of us. Let's go to the S1S or S2S. Biplanes. So this we actually start on the runway. Let's keep the yellow. Dancing rocket. I guess I'm supposed to fly upside down because the livery is upside down on the sides. Yeah. Because like I always thought of it as why $60 for this? But the $20 point, I could see it as reasonable, and then building that out. But it still seems a lot when it's just really one track. If you know, if they had like 4 or 5 different air racing tracks to go to, it'd be worth it. But I don't know, because for me that the top 2 classes It's just too, for me, like too fast to try it. Like, yeah, I would have to like practice or something. But like Smod didn't really practice much, and he pretty much took it right from the get-go. Or maybe he had like a special access or like a boost. Here we go. Should be a good lobby here. Be nice if we can go right to 8, but inverted. Down is up and up is expense. I think I got lucky. Tried a couple more and didn't win. Yeah. Reaper 1. Seems a bit like a NASCAR. Great if your specialty is left turns. Yeah. My specialty nowadays is right and left turns. And chicanes. Or, you know what a chicane is? It's actually an argument. Because in French, chicane is chicane, and chicane is an argument. But obviously it's a little S. I really like the in-game music. It's really nice. I actually think I've got all in-game music off anyways. This is my music, not in-game. Yeah, it says the watch NASCAR for the crashes. Yep. No crashing around here. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, and this is the smallest track. I can barely see here. No.
You're too high. If you continue like this, you'll be penalized.
Je suis à Nouvelle-Écosse. Je suis franco-ontarien.
We didn't qualify because you cut pylon. You're still in the running. You just have to start the race from the back.
Too bad. Start from the back.
Qualification is in the books, folks. Our racers now know their starting positions.
Ah, une roue. So his name was One Tire. Or actually, One Wheel, not a tire.
Get ready to watch some incredible high-speed action.
Yeah, but Mario Kart. This is like Mario Kart in the air. was gonna say, how?
Careful, you're too high. If you continue like this, you'll be penalized.
The camera angle is like awful. But I got it under control.
End of lap 2. Keep it steady.
Because you pretty much you start 4 seconds back for the next plane. And I was starting 5th. So in these things, your qualifying position really counts. Unless they subtract that time off, I don't think so.
3 laps down, 3 to go. You're doing great.
Two laps ago.
Just 2 laps remaining. Make these count.
Yeah. Drone captain. Yeah. It's just left turns. It's just Reno at this point. That's what I'm saying is like, if they had a couple of other courses just to add some variety, I think the variety that they add here is the weather. But, you know, if I play this all weekend long, which I know I'm not. But if I played this all weekend, I'd be bored pretty quickly with it. Because you have no private matchmaking, which
White flag.
it's 2021, it should be a given. Like, I'm glad some of the work that went into this
Watch your
is,
altitude.
is coming into the sim. But, yeah. Yeah, it's a real event. The Steel Championship. But I'm not sure if... like, yes, there's the Steel Championship, but is this the only race that they have? You gotta have other races. Yeah, that is true. That is true, because like, yes, I paid like, in my case, like almost 30 bucks Canadian for the base. So then I've now have those 4 planes that I could then use in a sim, which is great. So it's like, yeah, I can see, but the actual Reno air races, like the racing part of it, just seems like not really well thought of. Like I said, like, bring a little bit more to it, a little more meat to it. But I remember playing something like that, riding electric unicles, 45 miles per hour on one wheel. It's like flying. Wow. I had an air version that used to fly through a cave and pop balloons. Had a blast with the kids, same plane. Yeah, I remember something like that. Alright, sounds good, Benjamin. I'll let you know when I got it mastered. Be cool to have Red Bull type racing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like you see here, Steel National Championship air races, an air show. Okay, so air races. It's not that there's a bunch of air races across the country or across the U.S. I think it's air races because it's different classes. I'm happy for the new plants. Ed, how's it going? So you gonna do the update tomorrow? Yeah, might take a couple hours, but it all depends on your internet speed. Yeah, unicycle you meant. Okay. Seems to just be a way to make the similar more game-like. Yeah. I'm on a PC, but I think it's like targeted, I would say, for Xbox. Because the thing is like Xbox, you can still be a flight simmer. You're just gonna be limited by the console. Like with a PC, you know, down the road 3-4 years from now, you know, you can pretty much get a brand new PC upgraded, and then your graphics are so much better, blah blah. While with an Xbox, it's gonna be stuck to the specs of that Xbox for how many years? Like I've got a PS4. The PS4 came out, what, 10 years ago? Well, the specs that I have right now are the same specs that I had 10 years ago. Which is pretty much when, like, X-Plane 10 or FSX came out, kind of deal. But, yeah, so to do minus 21. I gotta try another race in the biplanes. And make sure I qualify. Yeah, see, it's pretty big. 200 down and 12 up. Okay.
Did you hear that sound? That's a P-51, a pure symphony.
Wow.
The only place on Earth where you can
Time
race an
flies.
airplane to its maximum capabilities.
You know, you can say time flies when you're having fun, but also time flies when you have to wait for your lobby and all that kind of stuff and
2017
everything to load.
a new piston speed record of 531.5 miles per hour just before the Reno event. In unlimited class, you'll see the fastest piston-powered airplanes in the world.
Pinson Dindon?
6-cat is the
Okay,
most
missing time.
plane of the T6 class.
Oh, it starts in. We're only 3 of us? Oh.
The jet class was inaugurated in 2002, featuring match racing with jet-built L-39 Albatross jets.
Game of the Year edition. If you got it in from the Microsoft store, just go click get updates, and then it should get the update for you. Then you'll see that it's been modified. Once it's been modified, open up the Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then it'll start all the download and everything. And then after that, it's pretty much doing your regular updates. The Reno air races, you just go there, and then you're able to purchase it from right from the marketplace. But if you go to Reno air races, it'll give you the options. But yeah, it's pretty simple because the Game of the Year edition is Sim Update 7. It's one and the same. But it's just that now when people buy Microsoft Flight Simulator, they'll get the Game of the Year edition right away. The 5 additional planes, 8 new airports. Still waiting for a lobby, okay. But I bet you on the weekend, like tomorrow night, this should start to pick up with people being home. But like right now, it's like 6 o'clock Pacific time, so it's not like people are going to bed. Maybe in my neck of the woods, or the what happened? You couldn't find a lobby. Well, if we can't find one again, we'll go try the Myanmar Lightning Challenge. Because I see Benjamin from the Discord community. He's just a couple hours ago, he was number 6 at Myanmar. He had a score of like 1.03 million. And 2,000 points out of first. Like, won't last long, but this is historical. Yeah. Because I remember doing some landing challenges, I think maybe at Gibraltar. I was in the top 10. But it's because it was just me and like other media content creators and alpha beta testers that had access to it, so but that went away pretty quickly. I lost that top 10 position. Like, are we gonna get other people? Because I just don't want to have a race of 2. Right, let's just do it. Because I know once I put ready and he has it as ready, that time just shrinks right down. Oh, we got an extra one, so it should be 3 of us. Yeah, lightning challenge sounds good. The only thing with the F-18 is it's like the autopilot's on or something, because you can't.
Get your stopwatches ready. We're ready to go with close.
You can't open or close your flaps. It's done automatically based off of your G-force probably. Here we go. That doesn't help the speed out.
Get back down to racing altitude. Judges will penalize you if you stay up there.
Nice.
Show your love to our racers.
Pole position. Hopefully I don't get pole position on the first pole. You know what I mean. Bang.
We're all set for some high-flying action. Get ready, because it's race time, baby.
So I get like a 4-second.
Guys, don't let up. Finish strong.
Here come our racers, finishing out another lap.
Lap 1 is complete. Stay focused.
Yes, this is good. Yeah, and that lead's just piling up right now. It's still not a lot. 3 seconds.
Just 3 laps remaining. You can do it.
Oh wow, 5.5 seconds. Just widening.
Come on, race fans, they're on
Oh, he's coming back.
One up, down, 2 to go. Stay focused. You can do this.
Glimmer of hope is gone for them. I think I just found my plane.
White flag. Keep it steady and you've got this.
Am I in a time trial? Look at this. Coming around the corner. The last couple of corners here. It's sizzling popcorn, goes around the 6th post. He's coming down. He's coming down to the final finish line. The final finish line. Yeah! Wow! Hey, where's my burnout? I want a refund. I could do a burnout? What's up with that? I won the race. Yeah, JP Vets, the guy that kept clicking on and off on the let's get started because he wanted me to click. Oh, there you go. We finished 3rd. All right. Oh, I only go up 8 points. I want all my points back. Come on. Victory lap. Yeah, where's the victory lap and all that? I want to do like I want to do some pirouettes. So I went up 8. Okay. Get out here. Go to Miramar for the landing challenge. But yeah, it's the slower planes that are it's easier to get a hang of just because they're slower. But I think once you master the slower ones, the faster aircraft should be fine. Wait, what's this? I can't even see it. Biting Frog wants to be your friend? Alright. Who's Biting Frog? Here, Miramar. I quit reality. So yeah, my highest score here is 344. I'll do my victory lap here. Do like a barrel roll. All right, here we go. Going for the barrel roll. That was easy. Slow this thing down. Yeah, so if we go to the outside, like, I'm not even touching. Hey! That is not even supposed to be on. I said to have that off, but you can see how the flaps right now, it's all autopilot flaps or automatic. And no, that's the spoilers. Yeah. Not too slow now. $7,000? 7,000? That's ridiculous. That's like go back to I don't know. Go back to kindergarten. Leaderboards. Where is he? He probably dropped down already. And he's on my friends list, so I can't see. As long as you're able to walk away, yeah. Starting. Here we go. So I can decrease the flaps. Not really. You need to hear his spine to lock. Why do you even need to lock? Try this again. A really hard landing or ejecting? It's gotta be painful. I don't know. You might have to. It might take you longer to recover from ejecting than a hard landing, or even a crash. Because who knows where you're gonna eject to. Forget which movie it was, where the guy gets ejected and then he comes for a landing, a parachute, but the parachute gets stuck in the tree. Alright, spoiler. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Free. Yeah, this clears up. Hasn't beat my best score, but that was a lot better than the last one. Tower to the hundreds of thousands of dollars has not prepared us for this task of landing. Requesting go around. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's try it one more time. Higher. Let's see if I can beat Joe. Joe's like 100 or 200 ahead of me. You want to be minor, then. Joe's one of the mods, but he's also he's on my friends list, but he's one of the mods. Alright, let's oh yeah, Airstead, I don't know Ben's because Ben's not in the top 10 anymore, and he's on my friends list. It's just weird, but like, is that supposed to happen on a F-18? Because the flaps are automatic. Too early. Who's Joe? No flaps are not auto on any real. Yeah, I just don't understand why they're auto. The Boeing nanny device like the 737 Max. That's why I vented on Discord. Yeah, I know. Alright. Because, and I did see not this past time, the time before, I can see you can actually still decrease and increase the flaps. but it's just like a button, and but it still fluctuates on its own. Like it's like Flappy Bird. The wings are just like flapping there, or the flaps are just flapping, which they shouldn't. Because here, you see how flaps, okay, they're at 12 degrees, but I can actually decrease the flaps. Like, decreasing the flaps is increasing the flaps. It really does absolutely nothing. I'm not sure who did the quality assurance on this. Definitely not guys at Myanmar. Actually, Yoke said that they had input from a Top Gun fighter pilot. I don't know what kind of input. Maybe the weapons on the plane. Because there is none? And look at it. It's at flaps 40. No wonder I'm gonna... Alright, gear down. Let's see, can I do it this time around? That is a floaty. I didn't properly deploy the landing gear. I definitely took out the landing gear. Maybe it was a Top Gun fighter pilot actor from the movie. Yeah. Maybe it was Tom Cruise said, "Yeah, yeah, this looks great. Like, it's going to Xbox, right? Oh yeah, this looks fantastic. We're gonna put this in." If I do a F-14 flight in Myanmar. But you don't have the HUD. But I don't even need the HUD anyways. I go in exterior view. But look at it this time around. My flaps are all over the place, but it's not at 40%. Yeah, Because I was thinking I was crashing, I guess. Maybe that's why? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try the F-14 right after. Alright, everyone, look at that. I got the gear down, so it can't tell me differently. Oh! You collide with an object and cause critical damage. How dare I? Alright, let's go to main menu. Yeah, so you can get the land at the exact spot of the landing challenge. Alright, let's try that. Miramar. And an Icon A5. Santa Barbara. So seriously, like, I was like about right here. That's where the Flight Sim Expo was. I could have went up here. But look at all the people. Look at all the people. I'm gonna have to like go in like incognito just so I can land. F-14. Put that on so then they don't see that I'm F-14. Departure. Departure. Wow. Got lots of goodies to check out next week. Maybe Turtle Beach, if you're listening. Hopefully that could be you too. Oh yeah, I don't need the heads up. Oh. Look at all the people. What the hell? Look, you get afterburners. Everyone's like, how do you get those afterburners? It's called the F-14. Pay for them. What the hell's happening here? To the velocity one, no, I don't. Those, yeah, nothing noted about the velocity one. But look, it just wants to roll. Did we figure out what that was for? Is this Myanmar? It's gotta be, because everyone's like flying here. Yeah. Bunch of F-18s, huh? F-18s don't fly here. It's the Tomcat. That's what Top Gun was for. Yeah, definitely needs an alignment. Yeah, but it was fine at Reno air races, and it's even fine now. It's not the joystick. I find when I've got afterburners, it doesn't really do that. But once I get out of afterburners, then it'll start to roll on one side. This is cool. Well, you're supposed to get this on the F-18. You don't. At least not in the landing challenge. Absolutely nothing. I see a red dot. Oh, what is? That's It's my tail light. How do you jet fighter jets? See extra crisp. Yeah, it's supposed to cut out like that. Oh yeah, because I have it as commercial because I wasn't thinking I was going to be in the fighter jet right away. Let's take a look. Where is... I might have to do another pass on this. Here's San Diego. Oh... Here we go, onto the midway. Ooh, ooh. Is there a way you can turn down the engine volume? Yeah. Actually, I'm actually getting a headache on it. But engine volume is actually not at 100%. We got the engine volume at I think I've got the engine volume at 50 or 60. You're gonna stop somewhere? Keeps rolling and rolling like the Energizer Bunny here. Try this again. Yeah, it's supposed to simulate blacking out from the G-force. G-lock is real. Airstud's had at 7.8. What? Your Gazoo? Your Gazoo goes 7.8 Gs? Yeah. But the simple traffic, you've got Southwest and Southwest. They're both in Southwest liveries, which that's what I like. The difference between the simple traffic from Aerosoft and then the AIG stuff is that, okay, Aerosoft, you might pay $10, but it's a simple install. AIG, I think there's a bunch of content creators. It took them hours just to install it, it brings in models from FSX into the sim in order to give you more models, but I'd rather just have this than have a little bit more, but having to spend hours trying to set it up. And then once it's set up, how do you update it? It's going to take hours to update. Oh, the Padres. Coronado Bridge. Actually, the last night at Flight Sim Expo, one of the guys, he's actually a military Air Force guy. He came out actually right here. They actually have it. Because Tijuana is very close, but this pier right here, yeah, that pier we just passed, because now this is all Tijuana. But so we went to this the Tin Fish. I thought it was gonna be like a sit down like restaurant kind of thing. It was actually like a fast food, like there's a couple of like picnic tables. Well, we went there, and then they closed, and so then we were walking back on the boardwalk back to the car, and I was like, oh man, like I literally like I've got to go. We got to the car, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to the washroom, like right now. It's like, yeah, try the washroom right by the beach. So I was like getting over there, and I get to the washrooms. Well, the stores were all closed. This was like 9 o'clock at night. The stores were all closed. Washrooms were locked. Shit. Where am I gonna go? And I was like, because I even thought, hey, I could go in this like garbage can or something. But so I'm like, where am I gonna go? And then I look, I see there's a police. But I really didn't want to ask the police where can I find a place. And then right beside it, there was right beside the police, there was a corner store. I'm like, yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything there. And there was another place, and and while I'm thinking all this, like I really gotta go. So I looked, I saw Subway. I'm like, oh yeah, Subway. And I'm like walking, and I'm like doing like a shuffle walk, trying to get there, and I'm like, come on. So walk in a Subway, and a lady there, like I looked to see if they were still open. They were still open. I walked in, the lady looks at me, and it's like, I don't know, like she looked pretty like mean and salted kind of deal. Like, do you have a bathroom I can use? It's like, no. Okay. And then I looked at it, I was like, yeah, there's definitely no place for a washroom here. So I got out, and there was a connecting restaurant right beside. I Alright, let's check this out. But I could see there wouldn't be anything. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not even gonna waste my time. So I look across the street, and there's a brewery. I'm like, and there's people lined up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try this. Get over there, and I see there's a bathroom. I go straight for it, beam right for it. I open up the door. Well, there's a urinal, and then there's a toilet. But someone is in there. And I'm not like, things are about to happen. And I'm waiting and like I can't see like feet under. So like I'm like, and I think I might have knocked once. I didn't hear anything, so I like wasn't sure if there was actually anyone in there. About like 10 minutes later, it's a staff guy. He actually gets like, but I was able to make it just in time. That's what we call just in time inventory. Now I'm like somewhere's in the Pacific Ocean. But don't worry, I know exactly where I am. Myanmar is right there because everyone is at Myanmar. Everyone and their mother's at Myanmar. Now the plane's stalling here. Yes, Imperial Beach Pier. The DC-10. Can you fly or check out the DC-10? Where's the DC-10? But yeah, that restaurant was the Tin Fish and Imperial Beach Pier. Imperial Beach means a lot to me nowadays. Wow, we went through the clouds here. I'm gonna try one more time at the USS Midway, and if I can, well, I can. I think I should slow down a bit here. Alright, trying to get onto the USS Midway. It is a solid platform in the Latin VFR's version of San Diego. I'd probably have to put... Oh, it's on. Way too fast. No, it's not gonna happen. Just bring it. You gotta bring it to. Oh. Alright, I guess we're gonna land it there and finish the stream in the trees. The homeless guy's like, holy shit, what's this? Alright, well, thanks a lot everyone for showing up to the stream. It was a blast. Reno air races are great. Maybe not next week, but They're great. But they need to add some more stuff in order to keep people wanting to come on. Because really the lobbies aren't filling up right now. Although it's still day one. We'll see what happens on the weekend. But again,